All right. Have fun. Okay. Just gotta do the thing with the people, because God forbid this ever works. Well, that's weird. Whoa, there we go. Okay. We're good now. Alright. Neat. Gonna have a heartache tonight. Heartache tonight, I know. Heartache tonight. Heartache tonight, I know. No. Could push one more time. Kind of like that whole struggle to get ahead thing. Take a big point. Yeah, I'll go out this way, why not? Just let him take that. Next, I'll probably take out here something around here. He extends. I can push out this way. That would be cool. Ooh. Hey, Cosmic, what goes on? How you doing? I don't want to follow that. I really don't. So I don't think I'm going to. Go in here. Approach from this side. Let's go there, see what happens. Oh, he's just gonna let me let's poke, because I feel like it. Did make you a little bit stronger, but I can attack your stick. That's what she said. Funny. I wonder why. Okay. Oh, just pushing up work. You push up, I push up, you push up, I push up. Could just threaten to grab that stone. That's a little forcing, right? Sort of. Not really. Could get a base here, come on out. Or I can take another big point, or I can go there and make sure my group is safe. Do I have any forcing moves anywhere? Let's just get a base. Let's just keep it chill, keep it cash. Don't want to start any insane fights right now. I say I don't want to start insane fights as I move to, like, aggressively attack this thing. So normally, right, I was like, ooh, I want to play here. But here's the thing. If I play here, forcing move, right? Force move him to defend, I still need to defend. Because if he defends that, then he can, like, cut my stones off. So that forcing move ends in gote for me, which means it's not a forcing move. So I'm trying to get into the habit of, like, not doing that because it's bad and I should not do that. So that's my 2 cents. That's how that goes. Kind of want to play here since he didn't defend. So he can, like, take this corner, which I guess is fine. Yeah, like, honestly, I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, that's a very difficult problem for me, at least personally. I don't know if it's as big a problem for anybody else, but, like, I do it all the time. I'm like, ha, you gotta respond, and then I'm like, now I have to respond, and then if I don't, I usually pay for it. So that's where we're at. Sorts of things we do. Let's jump out. Okay. Strengthen our shape. We're going to cut off the stone. Ooh. That's cool. Don't do the conventional thing. I like it. Does that work, though? That's the question. Question of the day. Let's see. If I go poke here and he doesn't respond... Totally, he doesn't have to. I mean, it's not at all forced. What if I just Hane? It's probably good enough, right? Gives me shape. That one threatens. Let's Hane this way. Kind of threatens the Atari, and I can get some shape over here. Just keep it cash, as I've been saying. Okay. How much of a base do I need? If I approach and he pincers, like, what do I even? What do I even? I just wouldn't be able to even. I just can't even. I don't really want weaknesses in my groups right now. I super don't. Can I do a 3-space here? If I do a 3-space, he comes in. Hane, I can just diagonal, and what are you gonna do? Yeah, okay, just 3-space. I think he's watching my stream, so I don't want to say what I think he should do. Or, like, that would be would be kind of funny, but so I think my group is okay. Like, it'll be fine, especially, like, it's out too. So I guess technically left is the biggest thing, but also, like, coming around here is huge. You'd be surprised, Ender. You'd be surprised at how I can play a lot of times. So So if he comes around, how like actually annoyed at that am I? Would I care? If he came this way, what would I do? Probably try to push and cut. That probably wouldn't end well, actually, now that I think about it. So, I'm going to defend that. Especially since he already undercut my corner here. That, like, wouldn't be the best thing ever to do. Nice, okay. I like that. That's cool. A little bit forcing. Kind of a key sector line point, too. So, I'm going to respond to that. I dig it. Those sector line shapes. Okay. So getting there. Is that completely safe, though? That's the question. 2 small knights. Can I invade that? I forget. I've never actually done that before. Also, let's do a count. Hold on. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. This is 15, 27, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. And we're going to give this 9. So 27 plus 19 is 46. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 20. So give this 20. Div 5. So 30. Like 2. 32. 6. 39 plus they have Comey. Okay, so like this is fine. Kind of want to seal that off, but like it doesn't feel dynamic enough. It doesn't feel swifty enough. Could just like break up stuff here. I mean, it's not going to be any points for anybody. That's an interesting idea. Well, let's give this one first. Starting to cut. Make a weak group. Shake off the chains. Looking at that 33, I want to do something to it, though I don't know what. Oh, it is on. It is on like Donkey Kong. Should I fight that? Yeah, right? Like, totally. Right? Right? That's the point. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just, you know, let it happen. Extend 1. I'm not confident my shape can actually handle that. I've got cutting points up the wazoo. Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull back. I'm gonna pull back. Threaten to cut at M13. Because that's just how we do. Okay. This thing won't be able to live if I go here, like, locally. It's gonna have to run if I do this. So let's make it, let's force it to have eyes. Because I can totally poke these eyes out, I think. Maybe. That's the problem with banking things on something you think you can kill. Will it work? Will it not? Nobody knows. That's why we YOLO. But like, it doesn't have corner access, so the most you can make here is one eye. I might be able to poke everything else out. You need a move here. Yeah, so we'll fill that. Probably with P16 you're fine. Actually. Something, yeah, okay. Is that worth it? Nah. No, bro. It's a lot of points. But let's go here next. Because I feel like it. Okay. We jump or do this first. That's the idea. Also that this is, there's so many things that I want to do with my life. Actually, let's do this first. Two, three. I'm going to show you a trick. I might review his games now. And, like, so I don't know if he's around. But it doesn't seem like he's around. If after this game is over, nothing happens, I might just review the games and then just put them on my channel so he can see them. Because time zones are awful. I hate time zones. I just wanna run to you. Let's see, here. Here. This is even good. This is a good sequence. Like, this would be fine if this stone wasn't here, but like, did I just play a cheeky move for no reason? If I go here, he goes there. I have to go there, right? Like, he goes there to take out my eye space. I can't live locally. Apps connect. He goes out. Yeah, I don't actually like that. It was an interesting thought, but alas. We're just gonna piece. I did make you put a lot of stones in your own territory, though. So there is that. That is something. go over this way. I just wanna run to you. Chase that group. Yeah, let's take that. Just wanna run, throw it away and shake off the chains. I don't want to respond to this move. Probably split, right? So that's the thing that like makes the most sense. Because like this is a weak group right here. Okay. Once again, my shape kicks me in the friggin' butt. Can do that first, though. I have the worst shape in the world. My shape is like... My shape is like the Dane Cook of magic. Like, that's what that is. To quote Archer. Karate, the Dane Cook of martial arts. Anyone watch Archer? It's hilarious. Archer is hilarious. Yeah, it's a struggle. Is it even worth, like, attacking that group anymore? Should I just, like, take my money and run? I mean, there's, like, a bajillion and one ways it can get to safety, though. I counted, and then literally it's, like, a bajillion to one. Fix my shape. Which would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna fix my shape. Okay. Let's go up this way. And invasion point gone. Please and thank you. Woo! YOLO! Bull in a china shop. Dat dumpling dough, right? I still want to see if I can do something in that 3-3. I'm like hardcore trying to figure that out right now. Oh god, I'm running out of time. Oh, no problem. I mean, everyone's got these everyone, I'm really bad at this game too. Like, everyone's bad. Everybody's really bad. But it's okay, because, you know, I've, like, symbolized so much stuff from life in this game. It's been insane. It's been, like... Because, like, now when I'm, like, balancing my schoolwork and stuff, it's like I'll be thinking about my schoolwork like managing groups, right? And I'll be able to sense when, like, if I haven't worked on a particular thing and it's falling behind, that'll be sort of like getting a weak group. And I'll be like, oh, like, I have to mind that. So, like, I have to make sure that I, you know, do whatever I need to do to, like, get all my work done. And, like, feels like a pretty meaningless symbolization, but, like, it was beautiful. I agree. It is art. 'Tis art. All right. That's good. Let's fill that in. Just 'cause. Cause that's just how I feel. Ooh. That's just how I feel. Let's bust that stone out. I almost forgot about the poor little guy. All on his own, about to get swallowed up. Okay. I'll defend that. Yep. What are we on points? I think we're fine. I think we're good. Good in the hood. I don't even need to invade that. At that point, I would just be being a jerk. So I'm just gonna reduce it. Like, that 3-3 is just so sad. Okay. Good game. Thank you. It was fun. All right. Let's do a review. Yes. So your shapes were, I mean, honestly, your shapes weren't that bad. I mean, I just pulled some stuff that, like, I knew how to do. Let's see what we can learn from this. So approaching here is... So this is a 3/4 stone, right? I don't know if Richie Gaijin's still here. He left the KGS thing. But if you're still watching, and for anybody else, so like this 3/4 stone right here, right? It wants to develop in this direction because it's facing down. So like ideally, the 3/4 stone would like to build a base like somewhere over here because that's more efficient. So okay, we know that like the 3/4s kind of want to extend in this way because that would sort of complete the asymmetry that they're seeking. So approaching here kind of helps white do exactly what white would want to do with the 3/4 stone, which is develop here. It's attractive to think that you can develop all this, but white's points are much more solid than black's are right now. Black would need multiple moves here to like seal off a large amount of territory. Like even if black does this, there's still an invasion here. So you could play this way. I mean, I don't like saying that moves are like bad. Like theory-wise, it's not correct. But the thing I think that made it very losing was that you weren't really following through that strategy, right? So it seemed to me that your strategy was, okay, I'm going to build up this side, and it's going to be so impressive that you won't be able to invade it without me getting a lot of points. My strategy was, okay, I think that my definite points are going to be worth more than your framework, so we're going to see who's right. Alethea, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. So, but then we see a Tanuki here. And this doesn't really threaten the life of my group in any way. If you followed up with this, I would just, right? Or maybe I would just actually do this right away. Maybe let you have the corner. Either way, like my group wouldn't die, right? So it's almost like you change strategies halfway through the thing. And so I was like, okay, well, all I really have to do is just get Sente, which I think this was because I didn't think it was important enough to defend right now. And approach and break apart sort of what you were trying to do. I was trying to figure out where I wanted to do it. I was thinking, maybe, like, should I just, like, go up high, like, randomly in the middle here? But, like, then you'd rip out the base, and I would just have this sort of poop group that's just, like, chilling out, not making points, and just preventing you from getting the points here, which I didn't really see a great way to do it. Maybe, like, hit the shape point here, but I mean, you can make shape easily enough, but this might be an idea to attack the group. Maybe just go very offensively and threaten to harass it. That also just runs the risk of black being like, come at me, bro. Like, I'm going to survive with this. Though, to be fair, I'm not sure how black would survive with this. But he might make the stick live. Who knows? So I think maybe a more intense attack would have been better. But I decided to just, be relaxed. It's a teaching game, whatever, right? So he responded. So again, like, it doesn't feel like black was heeding the strategy of these stones, right? These stones want to do something. They don't just want to, like, be a stick and then just, like, exist as a stick, right? So maybe a pincer, low or high, maybe even a little further away, just something to put some pressure on white to make white think about, like I guess I'll just, like, go in the corner now. We do the thing, right? And then all of a sudden, like, okay, like, black stones are working with the 2, and, like, now he's got a bottom, so, like, that's interesting, right? So, like, he, like, did something with them. But just pulling back allowed me to sort of turn it into a stick. this feels like a small move, but at the same time, I did not want you like killing this, and now this group is under attack, and it would have to like live here, but still like if I Tanuki'd again, like this would be really sad, and then you're cutting me off. And so I wanted to try to just like keep the pressure up on this group. So forced a connection and a split. Now it wasn't really worth my time to like take the 1 stone anymore, I think. So I could go up, but I didn't really sure where my profit was coming from, so I didn't want to do that. I just decided to just take the corner. Followed. And I ended up getting the attack anyway. Right? So if we take it back to... Right, Tanukiing away from this position to take this move. By realizing that I think it was better to attack somewhere else. Despite how it would have worked, right? I ended up getting Sente, and I was still able to respond. So it wasn't even like Black had the chance to take advantage of this move, which just makes it super sad for Black. I feel bad, but like this is a really cool demonstration, right? So like I wish I thought this way during my games, but I don't Tanuki nearly as often as I should either. So that's something I got to work on. But like we can see how like Black's strategy with the 2 stones wasn't necessarily followed through, and like you have to be flexible and go, but you don't want to use your stones inefficiently. And these 5 stones are a little inefficient compared to the 3 stones surrounding those territory, and then the 3 making a base here. Okay, so you jump out, like that's fine. Jump out again. I like the dynamic. I'm not just gonna connect. Like that's great. That's very cool. Okay, and so like I emphasize safety, right? I didn't want to just like play somewhere else because, you know, what I always do. Okay, that's a problem too. Don't think that you have to poke at every like 3 shape eye you see. That's a bad habit of mine. It's a really bad habit of mine, and I'm trying to work on that. There are better ways to attack this group. Maybe hit the shape point here, because like you don't even need to kill it, right? You just gotta force it into like crap, like a crap shape, where it doesn't have eyes locally. Then it has to run. Then you can cap it. If white tries to go this way, you can go here, and then white can like try to make its way this way. But now Black has just surrounded here now, so white's gonna have to make sure white's alive here. And then Black can like take an enclosure, which works really nicely with this wall, or if he really feels anarchist, like he can just like take everything from the right side. So that would have been a really interesting attack, and I don't know what it would have done. So that's why I didn't Tanuki. That's why I just get a base. Just get a base. Then, so this move, I don't know where else I could have played. Providing I could play somewhere that got me Sente, sure. And I think, honestly, I think my shape here is really bad too. Probably could exploit it, but, you know, you can focus on bigger concepts in teaching games. So this was actually, I was very afraid of, because I didn't really have a good answer to it. I could just crawl this way, but Black severely like reduced my potential, and now has like a lot of growing potential on this side, which is like it's like pretty good. And like white doesn't have nearly as many points as white could have had. So that's why I wanted to like fix everything and like make sure I didn't have to worry about this group. That was good. So I think you should have followed that up, because I'm not Tanukiing from that. A Black like thing here like would just be so devastating. Like that would just be horrifying for me. And even if I did, Black could double Hane here, because if white decides to Atari, get this, which is great. So that's why the Hane at the head of 2 stones proverb is a thing. Because when I do this and white does this, I can do it again. And I can just sack the stone that white wants to capture because this is a double Atari on this one and this one and this one. So I totes would not have Tanuki'd that. Okay, I think that's that from there. So I decided to take that point instead. Also threatening to force you into just like some really bad shape. I could even entertain ideas of like splitting. Though I don't think this is the right way to do it because the ladder doesn't work. But I'd probably I guess just do this. Cool idea, but so this was what I was saying, right? This move required you to go back. And so it wasn't necessarily a forcing move because it still ended in Gote for you. Now, you might have been scared of this. And let's read. Does this work? Wow. Really? There's nothing black can do right now? There's got to be something. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, no, you're fine. Figured you were fine. Can white ruin black stay any other way? Nope, because that cutting point needs to be defended in here. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. So yeah, that what I originally said was true. You did a thing that wasn't necessary that ended in Gote, so it wasn't actually a forcing move. Cool. So yeah, bad shape, just forcing into dumplings and stuff. You have to live, and I'm like, this isn't making points anyway. This is like 3 points. It doesn't matter to me. So I'm gonna be aggressive here. And so this is a pretty interesting Tsuji trick. It didn't work in this case because of this blackstone. Rather than just jumping out, this probably would have been fine. Black is like starting to develop some stuff around here. But again, like he has to mind this. So maybe jumping out was the better move. I just want to see what would happen if I did it first, and now we know. So here, and here. So if black does this, this just takes the entire corner, right? Black does this, we can threaten to split the entire thing. And now I go here, and now black can't do this because that's Atari. And then there's that. So black decided to go here. So this is like a pretty cool trick. Remember that sequence, the tiger's mouth thing. And I decided, like, you know what, like, so what I was looking was, sure, like, if I defended here, like, now, what? You know? Just like, now what? Yeah, I can, like, snake out, but what am I even doing? What am I doing with this thing? It's just being like, hey, I'm gonna attack you and just, like, make all of the points up. So I wasn't feeling that. So I realized my mistake. It wasn't too late to turn around and try to just make shape and not get chased. Not sure what this move was trying to do. It's always better to attack from a source of strength, right? So if you're trying to attack this group, this would be a better direction, I think, because you're not leaving a weakness. So I would probably need to, like, either jump out here or, like, fix my shape here. And then you could even split, and I would have to, like, keep jumping out, or yeah, something like this. And, like, just like that right there is, like, a lot of points, but that's probably too slow right now. But, like, this idea would, like, cut off any hope that I had of, like, trying to capture those stones, right? So you attacked in a way that sort of funneled me into one of your weaknesses. I don't know what this did. I'm not sure what that did. I was thinking we were going to do this. And then like it would like it'd be like semi-even. I'd still have an attack going. Maybe I'd do this, but yeah, that was a lot of points. Oops. No, you didn't do that. You did this. Then here, yeah, it was a lot. I guess you were trying to help your stones, so I split, and then my shape was really bad, so I fixed it. I didn't fix it. Still bad. Well, you can just do this. That was just so stupid. I don't know why would I do that? That was just whatever. Yes, that didn't even do anything. So you went down. I fixed that problem. So now, like, this is why it's, like, really hard to, like, forcibly develop points in the center. So we can see how, like, black is, like, he's purposely trying to develop center points. It's not coming out naturally from an attack. And when you're trying to develop points on purpose, that's when problems happen, because you're not doing anything else besides trying to develop points in the center, which means your opponent has the freedom to take them away. And it's really easy to take away center points. I didn't even, like, there were so many ways into the center. I'm just gonna like take my points in peace. And like it's just it's just like so, it's like white's just like giving them the proverbial middle finger. Like, it just, like, you don't get any points here. It's just like sad. Everyone's been there. Center groups are really hard to hold. Notoriously hard to hold. And that's about it. I mean, the end game, I pretty much had all the good end game. So if we look at the board right now, right? This is actually black's only substantial piece of territory. The upper left. The bottom is worth like maybe 6. This thing, I don't know what this is doing yet. If I can like cut this off, it might even die. Who knows? But that'll be like worth 3, best case scenario. This is like 6. Center's gonna be 3 maybe. Right, and like because I tried to use my stones efficiently, the attacks sort of got a little bit of advantage here, a little bit of advantage there. I took away your advantage here, I took away your advantage there. Before we knew it, I had all the points. So